Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. All right, so let's get started by showing you the dried results of my bloom. Dried perfectly. Ah, come on. I mean, look at that. I'm so excited. So excited the way it dried. It really reminds me of my original. So it's gonna get a top coat of Krystal Resin, and then I'll be able to peel the side off and it'll expose that beautiful wood. This is what the bottom looks like. Look how clean it is. Once I peel the tape off, it's gonna be super duper clean, but look at that. So this was a 20-inch round. If anyone is interested, it is for sale, but if no one buys it, I won't have a problem hanging it up in my place. So really quickly, it is freezing outside. It is minus 28 today. I think the coldest so far this year. Jeez, walking the dogs is not fun, let me tell you. But anywho, last video I showed you guys my new Octo spinner. Don't mind this one because obviously it got dirty from my last video. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you didn't see my last video, please check out the previous video to this one. I believe it's 8:30, video 8:30, I think. Yes, I don't know. But previous video, and check out this new design, this Octo XL spinner. I go through full detail about it in the previous video. Ever since I aired the video, which was, today's what, Tuesday, so I aired it on Saturday, it has been nonstop. And I'm so grateful to everyone who has placed an order. And if you did place an order, I know this goes without saying, but please be patient with me. Like, it's so hard to keep up. I'm a one-man show. I don't have an assistant. I don't have anyone who works for me. I don't have any help. And I'm also very controlling, so I kind of like to do everything myself and make sure everything's done correctly. No room for error. So I am a one-woman show. One man, one woman, whatever. I'm a one-person show, which means I take all the orders, I take all the payments, I update my spreadsheets with who ordered what and all that stuff. And then I spent 6 hours yesterday in the garage, where, by the way, it was freezing outside, but thank goodness my father installed that industrial heater for me, and that puppy was blasting all day long. Let me tell you, my hydro bill probably will not be pretty, but whatever, it is what it is. But I was in there for 6 hours yesterday, lasering and cutting spinners and then sanding spinners and sanding. I mean, I was in there all day. And guess what? After I finished recording this video, guess where I'm going? Back into the garage workshop to cut more, because I only did like a fraction of what I need to do to fulfill all the orders that have come in. So please be patient with me, because I have to cut them, then I have to sand them, then I have to assemble them, which the Octo XL takes a lot more time to assemble because it's got all the arms and all of that. Then I gotta pack them all. Okay, that takes a long time. I gotta pack them all into boxes, get them ready to ship. Then I gotta sit on the computer for hours printing and inserting like everyone's information for labels. Then I gotta slap all the labels on, and guess what? Then Anthony and I, thank goodness for his help, we take them to the post office. So, I mean, it is a long process. It is a lot. And again, I do it all by myself, you know. Yes, can Anthony help? Probably, but I'm just very controlling. I have to do everything myself to make sure it's done right, because it's my name going out there and it's my product going out there. So I got to make sure everything's done the way I want it to, which is perfection. So if you ordered a spinner from me in the last 48 to whatever, 3 days, 48 hours, you know, whatever, just be patient with me. It's going to take a week or so because, you know, every time I make a batch, I sell out. So I have to make more, which also means when I run out of wood, I also have to go to Home Depot and get my wood guy to cut wood for me at Home Depot. So it's a whole thing, okay? But if you're interested in a spinner, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com, and you can put yourself on the list for the order, whether it's a small, a large, or an extra large, okay? Really quickly, Fluid Art Experience, Dallas, Texas, April 16th to 19th. I'm going to be a broken record, and I'm going to be saying it in every video. Do you know why? Because every time, every year, no matter what workshop I'm doing, I will promote it for like 4, 5, 6 months on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. I post it all the time, and then I go to the event, I host the event, I do the event, I come home, I show pictures and show everybody what a great time we all had, and without fail, I always get a handful of comments saying, oh my gosh, I had no idea you were in Montreal, or I had no idea you were in Dallas, I had no idea you were here, I would have come. I've been, I promote this for months and months and months, so you can't say I didn't say it 100 times. So Dallas, Texas, April 16th to 19th. It's a 4-day event this time around. Get your tickets, fluidartexperience.com, okay? All the info is there. I'll be in Spokane, Washington, June 5th to 8th for an all-inclusive lakeside retreat. If you want info on that, email me, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. I am planning a Montreal workshop in the summer and a Niagara Falls on the Canadian side workshop in the fall in September, okay? Those are my plans for 2026. All right, let's get started. So, a couple of videos ago, you guys said I should do a purple base with my color palette that I've been doing here. So, guess what? That's what we're doing. I have a 14 by 18 inch canvas. What I did was I took permanent blue violet, okay, as my base, and then I lightened it up with some titanium white, just a bit. So because I love how dark this is, but let's face it, when this dries, it's gonna look black. So what's the point in that? So I did lighten it a bit with titanium white, and then I added a little bit of black to it just to kind of make it smoky and like darker. So that's what I did. And of course, the colors are the same as always. Pearl Sage Green by Arteza, my own made-up concoction that I like to call my Anthony Blue by Amsterdam. Then we have Pearl by DecoArt. I have these in the wrong order. Rose Gold by DecoArt, that's in the wrong order. I think it goes like this. My Anthony, nope, not my Anthony. My own color concoction of green by Amsterdam. And then topping it off, Phthalo Turquoise by TriArt. Yes, that's how it goes. Yes, don't put 2 DecoArt side by side. I mean, that's horrible. Don't ever do that. All right, so those are the colors. I'm going to flood my canvas, and I'm going to be right back. All right, the base is down. Now, I mean, I wish it was a little darker, but again, I'm really worried that when it dries, it's gonna be a lot darker. So we're just gonna have to wait till it dries to see like the actual true final results. But yeah, I know 100,000% that if I had just left it as is, the permanent blue violet, it would just be way too dark. Way too dark. All right, these colors should look pretty darn good on this base. After this, I think I'm going to switch things up unless you guys want to see me use these colors on some other color base, which you can let me know in the comments below if you think there's another base color that would work really well with this color palette here. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I do it again with a different base? I feel like I've kind of made this into a series. Or should I just switch her up? Switch it up, do something new. Let me know. I'm always willing to hear and, you know, what you guys have to say and what your ideas are, and maybe try different color palettes. I was about to say SHI, whatever. Throw stuff at me. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, I'm gonna go light-handed a little bit on this TriArt. Although it would look really great on this purple. Just a little bit more. I didn't squeeze as hard as I normally do. That's why I did that. All right, well, let's pop the bubbles. All right, let's blow it out and see what happens. Well, that's interesting. This TriArt, I tell you, it's an opinion. You either love it or you hate it, or it's too much, or whatever. It's up to you. It's very dominant, so you can either, you know, squeeze it like you squeeze the rest, except for the DecoArt, obviously. Or you do it light-handed like the DecoArt, because it does kind of take over. It does kind of take over, but I don't know. The light purple is throwing me off. It's lighter than what I want, obviously. I mean, oh geez. Okay, there we go. Like, I don't know if you can even see the actual true color. Gosh, don't drop that. Hold on for dear life. But I mean, again, this is a lot darker than this. But this is gonna dry dark, so I'm hoping it dries to like this. So we're gonna just have to wait and find out a couple of days and see what happens. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I just don't know what to think about the base. The blowout, perfection. Totally perfect blowout. The colors, obviously I love them. So it's just a matter of how it's gonna dry, the base. I'm very excited to see how it dries. I don't know, we'll have to wait. I'll have to wait, like, it takes 3 days to dry. Today's what, Tuesday? So by Friday, I should have an idea of what it's gonna look like. I'm not touching anything. It is perfect for me. Not touching any of it. I'm going to fix my edges, and then I'm gonna bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, everybody, before we get to the close-up, take your stick and scrape the drippies. Scrape the drips. Must scrape the drips. Do all 4 sides, come back 10 minutes later, do it again, and you should be good to go. All right, the more I look at this, the more I'm actually really loving it. And I know this purple base is going to dry darker. So I'm really excited to see how it's gonna dry, because that is gonna be the end result. That is gonna be what makes this look perfect. It's funny because I'm looking at it in the camera right now as I'm recording this, and it looks darker on camera, but like in person, it's a lot lighter. So maybe you get to see the darker version. So there it is. Let's turn the flash on. All right, the lights are off, and of course there's gonna be shimmer. There's always gonna be shimmer. The DecoArts are great for that. Shimmer, shimmer, and more shimmer. Love it. Love it. So I can't wait for this to dry. I'm just gonna have to be patient. Patient is not my thing, not my virtue, but can't wait to show you guys the dried results. All right, there you have it, my friends. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Again, I mean, I'm really starting to like it. It's really starting to grow on me. But I can't wait to see it dry. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If you want a spinner, small, large, or the new Octo XL, you can email me, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. Again, information for everything is in the description below for FAE and all of that. Well, FAE. If you want Spokane, Washington info, email me. But you guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. There's tons of info in the description below with discounts to Lolivefe, Krystal Resin, all that stuff. So that is it for me for now here in the studio. Now I shall go to the workshop garage workshop and start working in there. And until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.